Here is the ranking of the 9 Titans in Attack on Titan, excluding the specific individuals controlling them, graded from S to F. The first one is the Warhammer Titan. She was the last of the 9 Titans to appear, and her abilities are incredibly unique. She can fully arm herself and sprout countless spikes from the ground to immobilize enemies. Furthermore, she can keep her physical body outside of the Titan form, shielded by a crystal, which completely neutralizes the strategy of simply aiming for the nape. Her overall combat power is extremely formidable, so a ranking of A is well deserved. The second one is the female Titan. She possesses a bit of every other Titan's power, but they are all watered-down versions. She can partially use the Founding Titan's ability to control pure Titans, and she can also use some degree of hardening. She can even use the Warhammer Titan's ability to encase herself in crystal, though her version is not as strong as the original. She is an all-around balanced Titan, so her overall strength can only be ranked as a C. The third is the Colossal Titan, famous for its massive size and incredible explosive power. Standing at 60 meters tall, it is even taller than the walls. Every time it transforms, it creates a massive explosion, and the intense high-temperature steam can wipe out enemies over a large area, making it essentially a tactical nuke. The sheer destructive power it showed when breaking through the walls makes it almost impossible for human armies to counter. It is a very powerful Titan, and an A ranking is well deserved. The fourth is the Founding Titan, easily the most broken of the 9 Titans. Whoever holds it has the power of the Coordinate, allowing them to alter the genetics of the Eldians, control every other Titan, and even use the paths to reshape physical bodies or pass down memories. You could say that if someone actually possesses and can fully unleash the Founding Titan's power, the other Titans don't even stand a chance. It could erase all the other Titans' abilities with just a single command. It is basically the father of all Titans. An S ranking is unquestionable. The fifth is the Attack Titan, the Titan of Freedom. It has the ability to resist the Founding Titan's control and can glimpse into the memories of the future. However, aside from that sense of freedom, it doesn't really have any other overpowered combat abilities. Its individual combat performance is pretty average, it just has better stamina and higher potential, that is about it. So, don't overhype it too much. Honestly, it is quite average overall, so it earns a B ranking. The sixth is the Cart Titan. You can think of it as a mobile battery. It has insane endurance and can run for long periods. It can stay transformed for 2 months straight and can recover from being hit by thunder spears like it is nothing. It usually takes on a support role, handling transport and reconnaissance missions. You can load it up with heavy weapons, like mounting a machine gun bunker on its back to charge through enemy lines, which is enough to crush the trenches of the Middle East Allied forces. Still, its own raw combat power is very mediocre, and compared to the other Titans, it is pretty much at the bottom of the barrel, so it gets an F ranking. The seventh is the Beast Titan. It has a tall and massive build, can speak just like a human, and can even control and command pure Titans. It specializes in long-range attacks by throwing massive boulders at enemies. A casually thrown rock from it is basically a supersonic missile, and it nearly wiped out the Survey Corps back in the day. Honestly, its overall combat power is just average, so its strength ranking is a C. The eighth is the Jaw Titan. It is small, agile, and fast. Its teeth and claws are incredibly sharp, and its bite force is absolutely extreme. It can easily tear right through Titan skin and armor. In close quarters combat, the Jaw Titan really shows off its lethal destructive power. However, its defense is very average, giving it an overall strength ranking of C. The ninth is the Armored Titan. It is covered in hard armor from head to toe, giving it incredible defense, along with impressive strength and stamina. It can easily smash through city walls and charge right through the battlefield. However, for as hard as Reiner hit those walls back in the day, he turned into such a pushover later on. His armor is tough enough to deflect blades, but the joints are full of weak spots, and a single hit from a thunder spear basically ends him. He is even called the Marleyan Paper Shield, and he ended up suffering from a split personality. Still, he has some overall capability, so it gets a B ranking.